So before we kick off with the video of what's going on this week and what happened last week, I want to mention one thing that's super important. That is that the summer cruises are on literally the weekend after next. Down in Dorset is the first one of 4 to come this summer. So check them out. They're on my Instagram. The details for those are on there. There's going to be one in Weymouth, Dorset area. There's going to be one in Dorset. There's going to be one in Bristol, one in Somerset, and one in Wales. Go and check them out right now. They're more than a cruise. They're more of a cruise than a meet, but they're still going to be good vibes and a good time, and bring back to relive those old memories of when I used to run events. So check those out now and jump on there for details. For the locations for the evening, they will be on a Snapchat, which again is on my Instagram, so jump on there and check that out. So you can be kept informed with the latest updates on those events. Yo, your Tuesday starts here with me in the works van on the way to work. And today I bring you the update from last week and what is coming this week. So, well, I mean, I'm speechless, I must say. The weekend's been incredible, and I will explain that in just a minute. So first of all, before we even get to the best bit, the RCZ, it's been running sweet. Had to iron out a few niggles, as you do with new cars. But if you haven't seen, I'll put a photo in here now. If you have seen, you have seen. But I've just fitted a full lip kit to the car, and it is looking super sweet. Done a few other little bits. It's looking quite nice. So that is what started off my week last week. Now, the exciting bits. Blooming heck. So, Saturday was Coombe, obviously, good day, great day out, got a lot of content. Unfortunately, I didn't get as much content as I wanted because I just found myself talking, I do talk quite a lot, talking to a lot of people and having a good catch up, so it was probably more of a social than anything else, but I did get a good variety of cars on film, a little bit of drifting, you know, and it was a good day. I got sunburned, pretty bad on the forehead. Now on that same day, but it was all worth the excitement. Now on that same day, I popped up in Wootton to go and explore a house I've had an eye on for quite a while. Didn't get in it, but I did do a little walk around about that. Not tonight, but I did do a little walk around about that. So tonight, you'll see this video come out before this update video. Anyway, see this video. So that is coming out this update tonight for me. On Monday for you guys, literally tonight for me. Now, you know, that was good fun. That was a mad experience. But obviously the highlight of the weekend, or you know, the two highlights of the weekend. One of the first one, Swindon meets like. Right, picture this. We've got a mad video. I mean, a mad video coming out. Wiltshire car scene is my first one I've been to. Now, obviously, I've seen they're doing some good things, but I haven't managed to get to one. So I managed to get myself down to
approaching a fixed speed camera in 490 yards. Speed limit is 50 miles per hour.
There we go. I've been told about a speed camera coming up, which there is indeed one coming up. So, as I was saying, before I was interrupted, phone. Yeah, that meet was mad. So the first location, you know, packed full of people, you know, decent array of cars. Everyone kind of parked around the outside and was doing drifts and little bits in the middle. The police was swarming the place. There was police everywhere. They seized this guy's R8 for practically no reason. Maybe they're jealous. I don't really know, but the police need to grow up. Like, this guy's R8, and you know, and they were just walking around with this attitude. You know, they always carry dismissal and disregard for us as human beings. So yeah, people were mad enough to actually be doing skids and burnouts and stuff, literally with the police like literally stood there or just around the corner, which was unbelievable. So got all that I've got numerous policing videos within the car meet with how the police responded on the evening. Now, that wasn't the mad bit. The mad bit was up in Cirencester. So we got up there. We're up there for maybe, I don't know, half an hour, 45 minutes to an hour at the most. Absolute madness. Everyone was sending it. It was unbelievable. It was one guy going mad with his, I think he tore a dry shaft off, so he was just going around with one wheel. I don't know how he was. And there was all sorts of cars having a really good time, so mad sends. And then, I mean, we got
approaching a fixed speed camera in 600 yards. Speed limit is 50 miles per hour.
I love these videos. It's just what makes them what they are. So before I was interrupted again by my phone, there was a guy who basically decided to climb up a lamppost. So that's also in there. And yeah, so what happened was a police car came down. Everyone stood in the road, which at first was obviously a laugh, and then it got quite heated, and the officer was calling everyone a dickhead outside the window, whatever. And then it just turned into this mass frenzy of everyone like jumping on the police car, trying to stop the police car from driving through. Not being funny, you're not going to stop a, you know, a 535D for pushing through a crowd. But anyway, he was driving through the crowd. Everyone was starting to kick it and punch it and all sorts of things, which was just, I can't even tell you how mad it was. And then obviously, you know, within this, he's pressed his red button, and then we had an influx of police. We had two come down, I think, that were just calling in response to the car meet anyway, that sort of came down and kind of back up the road, and then all hell broke loose. We had a police dog come down, we had armed police. It's like this guy got out with the police dog, and there was this woman, I don't know what she was on. I mean, I want to know what she was on, because I'd love that. I'd definitely get me through my day. But she was literally fighting the police officer. I mean, she was full on pushing this police officer, yeah, with the police dog on the leash, and she holding the dog back from, you know, ripping her tits off, face off, whatever it is. And mate, she was kicking and punching this officer and didn't give, like, no fucks given. I was like, what the fuck? He was kicking her back, saying, you know, fucking pushing people could get back. Oh mate, it was bedlam. Everyone was scattering everywhere. Some people were freaking taunting at the police and winding the police dog up and all that sort of thing. You know, armed police came down in one of their big Volvos. Mate, it was mad. This guy started doing a burnout on a motorbike next to the officer, which was running over to him to grab him off the bike, and he flipping ripped off the road. Mate, it was madness, mate. I've never seen anything like it, you know. And driving from that Cirencester location to Swindon for the final location, no joke, there must be about 10 police cars still going past that way towards the location of the meet, or the previous location, as I was heading back to Swindon for the last location. So mate, it was, I mean, madness. I mean, I'm telling you this now, but the video is going to be unbelievable. It is a mental video, so I'm not even joking. Absolute madness. It's good to come back with a big hitting car meet to make up for the lack of car meet content for a while. So that is one to see. Wiltshire car scene, you are crazy. And I'm excited to be back with them on the 29th. Bring along the car limbo for a little laugh, for a good evening, hopefully a little bit different to how that one ended. And then the final location, nothing really happened. It was kind of a waiting game. The police were there before us. They were waiting for the police to go. After about 45 minutes, I gave up around midnight or just over. I went home, and I think I actually saw that people stayed there with the police until 20 past 2, or around 2 o'clock, when the police left, and then did their drifting there. But obviously I wouldn't have stayed for that, no way, because I've been up for Coombs since 5. But yeah, mad night, and I'll be back up there on the 29th. Now, another video that's also going to be made, which isn't going to come out this week, because I've got enough for this week, as you can probably tell, is Revamp had a gender reveal slash birthday for Maria, who is Tommy's mother. Meet well, not a little meet, I mean we're talking little is an understatement, a large fat off meet in Wales. So I've got another video coming for that, but that's going to be on the Monday or around the start of next week, just because I've got way too much to do with the YouTube plus all the other stuff coming. So that was also really good. We had the old school trays back in force. It was like something I've seen from the videos of the 90s, and it was a cool vibe. And I've got a lot of decent cars, drive-bys and statics on there again, so such a nice array of cars to come. So yeah, that is what has been actually probably one of the maddest weeks for a while, and actually there's quite a few more of those weeks coming up soon, so there's a lot more to look forward to as we progress through this month into next month. Now, the breakfast meet, a little update on that. I'm waiting for a response this week, and then we will be planning a breakfast meet for the following month. And this is a legalised, public, land-based breakfast meet. Free entry, obviously come in, get breakfast while you're down there, come and see the cars, and hopefully that will progress into something really awesome. So I'm going to stop talking, and I'm going to let you enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. But thank you very much for those that watch. Please keep sharing it. We're getting more and more views each week as time progresses. Only little amounts, but I appreciate all of you for joining me on the weekly updates. It means a lot to me, you know, at least people know what's going on. And it means some people are excited to see what I'm bringing in the week. So yeah, madness coming to the YouTube this week. I'll put some little teasers out throughout the week as well. Unbelievable times. And you're in for a wicked week on Limitless Media this week. So it's bye from now, and see you in next week's update. Now, unfortunately, I was at the first and second location with the revamp meet, but I didn't see any of the racing. I managed to get myself caught up in an incident on the way to that location, or just past it. Went the wrong way. I got caught in an incident, which I'm going to put here. Now, basically what happened there was we had a cyclist cycling the right way up a cycle path. Now, there's a cycle lane either side of the dual carriageway. And what's happened is another guy's come down, all ballied up, no lights on, etc, etc. On one of those, I would class illegal electric pit bikes that go God knows what speed, but they, you know, enough speed to cause serious injury. What's happened is matey boy with no lights on his super fast electric bike has been going up the wrong way, up the cycle path, and has thumped into this other guy on his push bike. Now, the gent on the push bike did have, again, another nice expensive bike, and it was an electric assisted. So he might have been going, you know, a faster speed than you would potentially normally on a cycle bike. And of course, the guy on the pit bike styled electric bike would have been going obscenely fast compared to a normal cyclist. Now, they've collided. I've come driving down the road, and all I've seen is literally a guy lay with half his body in the road, face down, like unconscious, and his legs were strewn up on the, like, in this, like, I thought he was like stabbed in half, in this horrible position all over the pavement. And another guy further up, kind of laying on his back in absolute agony. And obviously, you know, I had to respond to that, and inevitably, in the heat of the moment, the gent who caused the incident, who was all ballied up, etc, etc, had managed to flee the scene, get up, kind of shake himself off, stumble over, and someone picked him up and took him. Now, I didn't really know what was going on, and my priority was the guy who was lying there, who was the guy going the right way on the electrically assisted cycle, who had a completely snapped ankle and a busted up hand that was bleeding profusely. So that, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, was what ended the revamp meet for me there and then. I was quite shook up by it all anyway. It was a pretty mad scene, and you know, I decided to go home after that. I was tired, etc, from the weekend, and after that I was just like, what the hell, kind of thing, just in shock really. So obviously I was there, responded to that with some other people, got the police, got the ambulance there. You know, the police do good things sometimes as well, so we don't always hate on the police. So yeah, you know, and that was it. I left with the guy. They managed to get an ambulance down there quite quick. So again, police, good. We love it. Got an ambulance down there quick for us because obviously we called through and the ambulance is going to be like 8 hours. And the guy, well, as far as I'm aware, has been taken to hospital and is getting the care he needs. So actually, shout out to the Welsh Newport area police and the ambulance for helping that guy and assisting him as quickly as they did. Because, you know, if they didn't, it might have got a lot worse for the chap there. So, yeah, sorry revamp. I got a bit of a video, but I didn't get all of the race night bits. I do apologise